Come on. I feel it. Yeah. Yeah. I turn on my radio and I wonder what happened to rap. I understand trying to sell records, but these motherfuckers is whack. And bring home platinum plaques. Whatever happened to rapping with skill? Whatever happened to having to have versatility in order to get you a deal? Instead, these niggas is making up dances, singing a catchy chorus. Yeah, they got the club moving, but they ain't rapping about nothing important. I don't care how much bread you got. I don't care how many bottles you pop. I don't give a fuck what your whip sitting on, nigga. Where I'm from, that'll get you shot. My mama was telling me when I was young, I'm singing the devil's music. But it feels so good when I do with this hip hop shit. Had a nigga influence. Matter of fact, I was one of his students. Look at me now, I'm more like the principal, about to expel all these fictional rappers that's running around like they lyrical. Here we go. Like a middle finger against the thumb, I'm ready to fucking snap. They be like, what the fuck is that? When I rip MCs like a mustard pack. Tell them all that they must stand back. Y'all dealing with a nigga that do this shit. You got to feel it. I had love for hip-hop before VH1. Reincarnating hip-hop cause we ain't done. How he supposed to be the king of rock and he ain't run? How they burning down his kingdom and they don't spit fire? Hip-hop, it ain't dead, the MCs is retired. The Rose about to clean house, all you niggas is fired. Ain't talking about nothing. That's just about money, about his jewels, how we stunting. Tan so tight, gotta fight to get your nuts in. Homo thugs, promo thugs. She ain't pimping cause you make it rain in go-go clubs. Sell out shows, but in the hood, get showed no love. Beat the game, not the player. The game of try and player. Gotta fit they mold, a radio won't even play ya. Player, this music shit's in my heart, and I'll be damned if I let you lames tear this shit apart. Got to feel it. Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lance Armstrong.
So heavenly.
Yes, I love it. And when that comes in,
Heavenly.
that
Bring
just,
us right on in.
how y'all doing?
Yeah, man, we are here.
Welcome.
Monday.
It just felt awkward again. I don't know.
Well, you know what it is? Because you usually be like, yo, it's the mother. But, you know,
Okay.
now it's just we've shortened it to the PMP.
Hey. Yo. It's the PMP show.
Yes.
I like that better.
Uh-huh.
So, you still yo, or we?
Yeah, but you know what it is? Because when we used to say it the other way, when I used to come in with the please don't say, if you don't say, but now that we not even saying it, they have no reason to say monkey. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but they still have a reason to come up on us and be like, hey, you know, while you was doing your shopping, I don't know what happened this week. But
yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? But yes. So we're back, y'all. Monday, the PMP show. Like we said,
yo.
Uh-huh. We still working
show.
on it. We still, yeah.
We don't have a slogan yet, but bear with
still
us.
Working on it. Uh-huh.
But we back, man. Of course, Monday is the day after the weekend, so Weekends were cool. I finally had a weekend off, but you know, when you work like we work, even on your days off, we still working. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the business got to move. So was working, but I did get a little bit of rest. So shout out to the my weekend. What about you, man?
I want to vent real quick as far as jobs, and it's not gonna just.
It's gonna be an angry show today, man.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I'm on this energy then, and
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, there comes a certain responsibility when you sit in a certain position. And I gotta word this carefully because we're in a position where we're on a platform where we can get fired for talking about certain shit. So I'm not even going to mention.
I'm starting to feel like fuck them.
Right.
Straight the
Anything.
fuck up,
Just
but-
this is an example of things that frustrate you with your job. So, when something goes wrong, right?
Right.
And everybody that's in the positions to handle it are out, and they carry the attitude of, well, I ain't there, y'all handle it.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to me Friday, right? But I was in a position to where it was a call I couldn't make. Like, there's nothing I could do in this position except wait for y'all to make a call, and then I'll react off of what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you offline so it makes sense. But you know what I mean? But so one of the responses I got, y'all, it pissed me off so much was, well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I was like, now this is Friday. I was like, word, all right, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Y'all figure it out from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have an answer. Like,
yeah. You don't know what to tell me, but
you're above me. Like, okay,
so I don't know what to tell you now, and I'm going home.
There's a ladder.
Right.
Okay, I'm somewhere around here.
Right.
You guys up here.
Yeah. So when the person up here tells you, I don't know what to tell you, I tell you what, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going home. I didn't even go to work today, so I didn't even call.
Well,
I didn't.
Yo,
Nah, man.
I'm gonna tell you one thing real quick, then I'm gonna let you get back.
Go
One
ahead.
thing they know for a fact, I tell them at work is, nah, that's above my pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
Like the second some shit, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that's above my pay grade.
Right.
Because I don't even want to talk about it, bring it up, mention nothing, because they was like, nah, because Jimmy said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still,
Yep.
but anyway, I feel you on that, bro.
So yeah, I just wanted to speak on just like being responsible when you hold a certain position. Like, if you don't want to do that, and if you don't want to take on that responsibility, like, I understand you took this day to handle something personal, but if you're in a position of power in a certain field and you get these phone calls, you got to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, hey, your phone ringing, you took this position. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was like I said, and a shout out to my other guy that was kind of in the same boat as me, the guy that they left to kind of handle all this shit. He looking at me like, bro, I'm looking at him like, well, shit, yeah, all right.
What you want me to do?
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
pretty much.
Yeah. Now, these are one of our main accounts that got to get taken care of, and I was in a position that I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the equipment to do it. So I was like, all right, well, you know what? I'm out. Y'all can figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately,
It's above my pay grade. It's above my.
above my
that's
pay
an
grade.
answer you could give. There's no defense for that. Somebody say, "Hey, man, yo, that's above my pay grade."
yeah, I mean, bro, it blew me. So, for everybody that's been through that at their job, yo, shout out to y'all, because that is a frustrating situation to be in, especially when you the person that deals with this account. So they see your face every day. They don't see their face. You know what I'm saying?
I think you should just.
Yeah, I might.
I think we should just
I
leave
might
it
need to relax.
right there. Yeah, we'll leave it right there.
But
But
be out here selling bricks.
yeah, you guys get the fucking bozo face.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll speak.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you fucked up bozo faces on behalf of the PMP podcast, PMP show.
I had to get that off my chest.
Yeah, I got so much. Man, this show's gonna. I'm angry, man. Yo, as a matter of fact, let's introduce ourselves and shit.
Oh, yeah.
properly. So I think you did go last
Okay.
week or the week after, the week
I'm gonna
before.
recycle one from back in the day.
I definitely am because I'm pissed off. It's your boy Jimmy VIP, aka
Let's go.
Furious J.
Furious J.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Curious J.
No, not to be confused with anything curious. Furious.
Furious J.
Furian.
Furious Styles. That was
Exactly.
Trey Styles' pops. Boys in the Hood. And his fucking co-defendant,
Oh yeah, we
You
cursing
never get it
today.
fucking twisted.
Kick the shit out of you.
I'm recycling the oldie but goodie.
Come on.
The motherfucking boy, World War Z, a.k.a. I got the blue on today. Rest in peace, Nipsey, Angry Smurf. Gang.
Oh, Angry Smurf.
Angry Smurf.
I should have let you go first. I would definitely would have been, nah, fuck Papa Smurf. I'd have kicked Papa Smurf in his nuts. All right.
Word up.
So we here. So what we've been doing lately is, because we went out of order and we already did the weekend and we already furious and mad at our jobs and shit. We got this thing where we call in and outs.
In and outs with the P.
Where we got a couple of clips and
Pause, Granddad.
brother. Not today, hey. Not today, man.
Oh, shit.
Just because you did that, I'm just gonna
Let it
moment
breathe.
of silence.
Let it breathe for
Yeah,
a
let it
minute.
breathe for it. Let it marinate. All right, bruh. Yeah, we got a couple of videos, but the segment is called In and Outs with PMP.
Yes.
So
Run through a couple news clippings
yeah,
throughout the week.
let's go and see what we got.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Kyrie Irving says being unvaccinated cost him from receiving a 4-year, $100 million contract.
$25 million a year.
Okay, that's all. I just, but he still has a job,
Right.
so
Yeah, still has a job, but could. All right, so I guess to spin this, would you have gotten vaccinated for $100 million? Because that's pretty much what it boils down to.
For $100 million?
Your principles and what we stand on for $100 million.
that's a good.
That is a good question because he stood on what he stood on
Now-
and bucked that shit.
And he's already but he's already rich
though. He's already
so
rich.
you're asking somebody who's not.
I guess if you was in the same position, pause, when you are, you was already rich, so your contract is coming up. No matter what you was doing, no matter what it was, but you had a contract coming up where it was 4 years, $100 million.
It just depends on what my investments look like prior, I would say. But yeah, oof.
Yeah, because he said, you know what? I'm standing on it. And boy,
I'm about to say, I'd hate to say it, but yeah, I'm probably taking that fucking.
Yeah, I'm probably for $100 million. Yeah.
But you know what? That's just for not playing though.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Audrey, what up? Guido, what up?
I thought it was like an extension of.
Yeah, it's just like extension. So he still made like 41-some million.
Yeah, but still, $100 million.
Yeah, it was just an extension. Yeah, you're right. It was a 4-year, $100 million extension.
Fuck.
But he lost it.
So he just lost that extra.
Yeah, but he's still gonna get one. But now he's
Nah,
probably
he lost the whole $100 million because it was
No,
a
I'm
4-year
saying
extension.
like a year he lost.
Yeah, it was 25 a year. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
25 a
So-
year.
yeah. I don't know. Let's go to another one because that pissed me off. $100 million?
So you instead of doing 67-70 million a year, he's only getting 40. So
Right.
that's crazy.
Shit, he might get the bozo.
I mean, like you said, if I got that already coming in, I possibly would.
Hey,
Right.
he's got his principles, so
Yeah. gotta love a guy who stands on his principles.
Principles. Yeah.
On the Los Angeles Lakers community. If I could ask you to stay with us, we're going
Whoa.
Yes, wowzers. She said the Los Angeles niggers.
What was on your mind, lady?
Yeah, exactly. Niggers was on her mind.
That one was so fast. I think it deserves another
Run that
couple
beat.
plays.
Do it again,
You know what I'm saying? That one.
on the Los Angeles Lakers community. If I could ask you to stay with us, we're going
One more time, control room, in case they didn't hear.
on the Los Angeles Lakers community. If I could ask you to stay with us, we're going
Just don't understand. Lakers, niggers.
Niggers.
Lakers.
I mean, the whole team is full of niggers.
Yeah, the whole
That's
team
what.
is full of-
That's
exactly why she
That's
said that.
why she said that. Like in her plate, like when they're at home, hun, get your TV. The niggers are on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
She
like
made that joke somewhere. The Los Angeles
Nah.
niggers.
her husband saying it. Oh, look, the monkeys are out there. Here's LeBron again with his big nostrils. He's getting ready to dunk it. You know what I'm saying? That they
Look at
do
this
that
nigger
shit,
power.
Yeah.
All kind of yeah.
But at the same
Oh,
time,
shit.
husband got the jersey, husband got the shoes.
Yep.
He's in there after
Jordan,
the
I was
score.
just about to
He's
say,
in there
he
like
got
this.
all the
Yeah.
Laker gear.
All the
of it,
memorabilia.
all of it. Playing 2K with LeBron.
Yeah.
All of that.
Right. So,
But we still niggas in their eyes, y'all.
look. So, God, I'm glad you said that. That's what I want to say to niggas who feel like they make a lot of money or they feel like they not a nigger.
Still, nigga.
You still a nigger.
Either they don't know.
They don't show.
Jay
I don't care
Jay-Z
about
said
what's
it.
going on in
Jay-Z
the
said
hood.
it.
Shout out to motherfucking O'Shea.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Hov said it. Still nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
watch it, man. Don't try to be company with people who don't want your company.
Right. There you go.
Let's move on.
The show started late, and that's what the press was about.
Yes, I'm gonna put it
Uh,
on
Now the show is starting late. Now I've been in fashion for a while, and I've seen a lot of shows start late. But after my season show started late, season 4 show started late, the press completely killed us. We did change the look of fashion over the past 10 years. We are the streets. We are the culture. And we will not be bullied or treated differently than you treat any other fashion show that might start a little bit later just to present the best idea to you. But these pictures will last forever. This is something that you will not be able to un-Google. I am Ye,
Yes.
and everyone here knows that I am the leader. When we went to Gap, the colorways wouldn't come back. A pant would be missing. A store in Atlanta wouldn't open. And it felt like we were just there to be slowed down. But there's no slowing us down now. We have nothing to lose.
Who's he talking to? Yo, I can't, like, musically, I fuck with dude, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Right.
right?
Right.
Like, he made some classics,
They some
right?
great joints.
But, like, what's going on now, man?
Yo.
Like, what's really...
Kardashians and him
Yo,
losing his
I-
mom.
Yeah.
I honestly believe a combination of the two, yo.
Yo, niggas who leave them are end up fucked up.
So I had a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Right now, we just think he's crazy, right? Because we
No, I didn't say it was
I wouldn't
crazy.
classify
I
him
didn't
as
say
crazy.
crazy. It was
Okay,
something.
okay.
The
something
masses do. The masses
masses
but I
do.
That's
personally
what I'm
don't.
saying. I'm not talking about you guys.
Right,
personally.
right.
Yeah.
I'm saying the masses.
Fuck the masses.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if it comes out that Kanye devised this plan of what he really is trying to do, and it comes out and it's he does the complete opposite of what the masses think, right?
It's a game.
Right.
Right.
Do
And it works.
yeah. Does everybody have to say, oh shit? Like, do you think everybody will read Nick and be like, oh, we love Kanye again?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Because they got 1 foot in and 1 foot out now. Because if he drop a dope album or some dope merch, they buying it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Do you
like
think
that.
we're buying it or the
Well,
you know,
I'll include us as a culture because he is culture still. Like them Yeezys and shit. You got niggas on the block that, you know, in the hood that has shot a nigga yesterday wearing them shit. You know what I'm saying? So
But them, like, their niggas right now know they can't afford them, right?
no, they can't afford
No,
it.
they
Yep.
can't afford them. And, you know, they living still
Right.
with, you know, my Dukes, you know, nothing wrong with it, but,
Right.
you know, but you got a couple pair of Yeezys.
Right,
You,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
was a real nigga, pardon me, Jimmy. It was a real nigga that seen that video that was just played, looked at Kanye with that White Lives shirt matter, was like, yo, this nigga's wilding with a pair of Yeezys on. And gonna buy the next pair tomorrow. That come out. You know what I'm saying? And he's a real nigga.
So, to me, he wore because it matched. Now, like, that's what he could use. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it, you know, it's a T-shirt.
Right.
So whatever somebody's T-shirt wears doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like to me, I think what they say, baiting. What y'all say? Some kind of bait. Like he's just trying to, bring attention. But I don't know. I don't care that part.
Right.
I always had a problem with guys, men that wear, what do you call those sandals?
Chanclette thighs.
Yeah. Like I always had I love flip flops. I love, you know what I'm saying. But it's just something about that piece that's on the toe.
The
toe is separated.
yeah. The shower shoes.
Yeah, like if you're not locked up,
right?
Because when you
the Moses 3000.
yes, the Moses, like the Air like
I can't take you serious.
The Jesus moccasins, like
if you got a thong for your shoes,
that's bro.
Thong. If you got thongs,
and first of all. And then you got socks on.
Toes are divided somehow.
So then but you got socks on.
With socks on.
I don't know, man.
Them shits is like $1,300, and it's gonna be a real nigga again that just seen him with that white live shirt that matters on. Yeah. That's gonna go buy him just because they Balenciaga.
You know why he's wearing them, right? Like
he said that. The sandals?
He said that. Yes, because it's like forms of grounding. Because he said it in an interview or whatever.
Stop the cap.
I'm just saying, like, he said it was like a form of grounding to wear those.
Yeah, I need that fact. I need that fact. I need to know, because if it's true, I'm going to give me a couple of pair of moccasin Jesus shoes, slippers.
That's why the like,
but
Asian folks and all of them.
But to cut back on something else y'all was saying about, we were talking about the masses, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how, like, the masses are sheep.
Yes,
so.
Definitely.
So first of all, they'll fuck with him because somebody said you should today.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't because, they heard a couple people having a conversation saying, man, what the fuck's Kanye doing?
Right.
So now they're like, man, Kanye's a fucking asshole.
Hey, them flip-flops are going to sell out, yo.
Hell yeah, them shit's already sold out.
Nah, they're already sold out. And I just gave clarity to it by saying the Jesus moccasins.
Yeah,
they might
Jesus moccasins.
Yeah, they might go, the Yeezus moccasins might actually work better.
And I seen a breakdown of the shirt. Somehow, this is why the internet is great sometimes. So somebody zoomed in on the shirt, and the shirt says some shit in Roman on the front. But it says, we follow you. So for you to have some shit in Roman on the front that says, we follow you, and then white lives on matter on the back, I'm always looking for the double speak in certain shit. So what did you necessarily mean by that? Like, did you mean you speaking about yourself, like we follow you, Yeezy, or we follow you, the white man? You see what I'm saying? So it was just weird to have that on, and whoever he wore that for knew what it was for. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
we're gonna change subjects because we don't want to give power to that nonsense.
Yeah,
so we're gonna change.
Because it's crazy.
Do you have another in and out video? What do you got for us?
Is it, before we're going to get into this, there's several different things we go, but
okay, let's go.
I just want to ask the brothers.
Right.
Is it a snuff if he got pushed? Because to me, technically a snuff is if I walk up on you, yo, you got the time, homie?
Nah.
Boop. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
yeah,
different.
but
that's
I
different.
mean,
Hold on.
You walked up on me.
Hold on, wait a minute. I agree. But here's the thing. We're in a team.
Okay.
We're in a team
so
environment.
I don't expect you to steal off.
We're not. Yeah. Bro, you're on my face.
Yeah.
You coming too close,
Relax,
talking some
nigga.
bullshit.
Yeah,
hey, bro, back up. Yo, all right, because any man come too close, you're coming too close.
Right, you in my space.
You in my space.
Right.
That punch, he didn't believe that in that, like.
He didn't believe he would swing on him, yeah.
Oh, yes. I love it when we got a caller. Panera bread.
How the fuck is Panera bread called?
How do we do this?
Green light.
Answer, then hit the Bluetooth on the screen.
Hit the Bluetooth on it. There you go. This one? Okay. Yo.
What up?
What's up, brother? I know exactly who it is.
Yeah. After I seen that, it made two.
What's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
First thing is, Buddy pushed him with his chest. That was the first hit. He walked up on him, entered his personal space.
Right.
With his chest.
Right.
The pushback was a defensive move.
Exactly.
Right.
Led to the swing. He initiated this fight. He shouldn't be out of the league. He did what he did to do what he did.
Yeah. I mean but that looked like I wish they would release something more, like as far as what led to that. Because, like I said, when you play organized sports, when you play team basketball, like any team sport, and you're they get paid, like when they're in that type of environment, at practice, you're not expecting your teammate.
Yeah, you're not expecting to get.
You're not expecting locker room or not around coaching staff and other people. We have a heated altercation. We gonna handle it like men. But that was that to me was like a sneak. That was a sneak.
So that's what, and that's why I wanted to ask y'all. Technically, even though he pushed him, you're making a good point. I'm not expecting you to punch me back because we teammates, even though I did push you.
If you enter my personal space, back 50 feet, get off me.
Right.
If
But
it
then-
wasn't that, and he just walked up on him, gave him no shrug, no none of that, and he pushed him, then I could see the response. But he walked up on him, bumped his chest because he tried to lean into him. Something happened prior to, and that was just his way of dealing with it.
All right, now let me ask y'all this: are we biased? Because when Jordan punched Steve Kerr, we was like, "Oh shit, get in line, little nigga."
I mean, it wasn't viral though. I think because it's viral and you seen and
Yeah, because we just didn't see it. Yeah.
Plus, I feel like Draymond Green's character already.
Mm-hmm.
Like people,
He a monster.
is that a mic right
You know what I'm
there?
saying? That's
yeah,
what he do.
I don't know
Is that mic on right there?
if it probably
Control room.
Go ahead.
Okay.
it is. All right.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so, like that, plus when they heard how he did it, yeah, it's different. I think he went up to him and said, "Hey, Kerr, come in." You know what I'm saying? Hey, didn't I tell you when I cut to the lane to get in the fucking corner? Yeah, Michael, I was, bow. Shut up. Rick James, bitch. I think everybody didn't, Michael was the type of guy that displayed excellence. I think it's different coming from a Draymond
They was
Green.
beefing over practice, like how Mike is a madman, so Mike Kerr probably ain't cut right off the pick or some shit, and Mike cussed him out.
Off.
Yeah,
Draymond
that looked like it
he
was
had his
personal.
hands in his shorts.
He's
Yeah.
a champion.
But Draymond said that he was dealing with other stuff, and
I think that was a
I'm
cop
in
out.
with you, gentlemen. That's all. I was just checking.
I
I'll see
appreciate
y'all out
you
here.
shouting
I appreciate you, brother.
I mean, it
I
could have been a cop out. I mean, from what Twitter said is it's been an ongoing thing between them two, but
Draymond's a hater.
and I think that's what it is.
He's
It's
washed
like
up
his,
now.
his,
Honestly.
he's not the
Focal
the
point.
third guy. you
He's
know
not
what
the
I'm saying?
Anymore, yeah,
brother.
he's not one of the big three anymore.
He's
It's-
not the splash
and,
brother.
and
Well, he
Poole
never was
coming
a
in.
splash brother. He was just one of the big three.
know that.
Poole
But
coming in,
I
being the next.
Oh, you think
guy.
he always wanted? You think
Yeah,
it's
he
MVP?
always
so
wanted-
it stems from way back then.
See,
Oh,
what happened
this
is
is deeper,
what
darker.
happened is the Splash Brother name and that brand. He could never get into it.
Yeah,
right?
he never was a splash.
So this
okay.
guy comes in. I could see y'all saying he's great, but to say he's a third Splash Brother is you know what I'm saying?
Now you putting him above.
No,
yeah.
but I mean, he did it with KD too. He didn't like KD.
Yeah, but he didn't punch KD in the face.
He didn't.
called him
Not
a
that
bitch
we
ass.
know
He
of.
called him a bitch.
That we know of. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he didn't punch him in the face. Bro.
Yeah, I think that would have made the news. Info guys,
Yeah,
would've-
but that's
that
like-
definitely would have made the news.
You know, he's 7 foot. He couldn't reach his face.
But as far as suspension goes, I don't think he should be suspended, man.
I mean, I don't want to like as a teammate though. As a teammate, I don't want to fuck with you, person. Like I can't, bro. I can't play next to you. I can't, bro.
So
Because
you can't get who you getting rid of then.
think about it.
But that nigga had them handoff screens and shit.
Look, we could get anybody to hand off screen. We could get like They was gonna let him go. Yo, I promise you, his contract's up next year anyway. They was gonna cut ways with him anyway. But if they gotta cut ways with Poole, because if Poole say,
they definitely
I don't want to be here no more, I don't feel safe. Like if he say that,
he better not say that.
he could though.
Bow. He better
Bro,
not say that.
yo, this shit is everywhere though.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just embarrassing, bro.
it is.
Look, I mean, light-skinned dudes got it bad anyway. Look, hey man, come on, man.
And you know what?
Like, come on, bro.
I'm gonna give it to you. Poole was in a lose-lose situation because had he snuffed him first, I don't hold enough weight around here to get that off.
I don't.
You Draymond
second
Green,
one was
you 4
monstrous.
championships.
Plus, you like Big Brother.
Look, that second one was
You like my
monstrous,
big
though.
brother.
Like
Like
he
when you
leaned into that, and he a little nigga compared
and
to
you
Draymond
leaned
Green.
into it, like you was trying to prove a point with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like
then
you
you
ain't-
covered all
Look,
over him.
watch the second one. That shit was just monstrous.
Nah, it's the same punch.
Oh, it's the replay. Okay,
Yeah.
so he did fall into it.
Yeah, he leaned into it like, man, but bow, and laid on top of him. He probably hit him again. You know what I'm saying? Like he on top of him, like this is a street beef. Like this is, I don't care you got something on your mind, bro.
That's when you need a nigga like Udonis Haslam for Miami. Like,
Yeah.
even though Draymond Green is their version of him in Golden State, like you
Nah,
need
but
some
you need a team guy,
that'll step in and be like,
a
yo,
veteran.
I'm gonna fuck you up for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you put your hands on that nigga like that? Like, come on, let me get
like
5
this
minutes.
is the
here.
like, come on, he ain't even
Right.
All right,
need a Charles
you
Oakley
got a
type
big
nigga.
brother, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. When you get into altercations with your big brother when you were younger, or even in any situation, like you gonna handle your business. You know that you gonna
Right.
stand up for your own.
Right.
But for a lot of people to that big brother role, you kind of just like, all right, bro. You know,
Yeah.
like when we arguing,
Yeah.
you might kind of fall back a little bit just because that's big
That's
bro.
your big bro,
and you
yeah.
see that he's mad.
Yep.
So just to avoid a situation, because you know how big bro get, he feel
Yep.
like, oh, I'm gonna dominate you, anyway.
Yeah. I want a reason to fuck you up.
So
I'm mad
you
on
kind
some
of
other
like, come
shit.
on, man, like,
Yeah.
like, hey, man. So he pushed him back immediately.
Yeah, like if your big brother stole on you like
Yeah,
that.
like that. That's bro.
Like, nigga, we ain't in the street like that.
Like, what is
damn.
like? What are we doing? Then you on top of me, little
I
motherfucker.
say, me and my big brother used to fight like cats and dogs, like every day.
In front of
Right.
people.
If it came to it, but you know what I'm saying. But you know,
He never stole on
always
you
for
like
each
that,
other.
though, right?
He ain't gonna steal on you.
Oh shit! My brother threw a trophy at me one time.
Nah,
Right
yeah.
there.
Nah,
In
nah,
front
Now
of
we
the-
talking
like
about
on
grown, like
Yeah,
now,
Oh
like y'all get into an
nah. I don't think I fought my brother since I was like maybe 18, 19.
Exactly my point. That's what I'm saying.
Even
like,
still, did he snuff you?
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all know.
Yeah.
Like you like what? What?
I don't think he would have did you dirty enough to where
snuff you.
Oh
you
man,
ain't even know it was coming and he just punched you in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Nah,
foul.
big
tell you
brothers
right
do some
now,
foul shit. 'Cause I used
bro,
to-
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you right now, bro done threw me
Yeah,
out of a
bro.
window. Bro done, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, we used to, man, niggas that hit each other with weights, Timberlands, motherfucking all
But
types
was
of
it?
shit.
But was it
Fist-
blindsided? Like was it?
Yeah,
like
was
y'all
you
knew y'all were
blindsided by
fighting.
it? Yeah.
Like it wasn't just a hey, what's that?
I can tell you a couple of times where like, you know what I'm saying? Like this one particular time, you know what I'm saying? I had hit him with a remote like a while ago, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe like a week or two later, I guess the side of his fucking shit started hurting out of nowhere, and I ain't see it coming. Homie just rocked me from the back, right in the back of my goddamn head. Bing!
Sneak attack.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit, yeah. So that counts as a fucking stuff. Yeah, he definitely stuffed.
But I don't think that was I mean, when you both facing each other and y'all see that y'all in altercation, that ain't no sneak attack. That ain't no motherfucking.
Nah.
That ain't no motherfucking. No
I think-
sucker
I just
punch
think
or no
it's
shit
rare.
like that.
It's rare. Like
You know what I'm
if
saying? That nigga should have been on his guard because he saw shit was about to get real.
nah, he
You're
didn't.
right, but that's the
Nah.
equivalent of one of y'all walking up in my face. I'm not expecting y'all to punch
Exactly.
me. Like that.
That's my point.
yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, I would give y'all the
nah.
benefit of doubt.
That's the point. That's their brotherhood.
Yeah, I would think.
That right there to me in that position. Like I'm not saying on an everyday basis, but
Yeah.
in a training facility that you at work, that even if I'm at work and I'm arguing with
If a nigga walk towards me angry, I don't give a fuck who the hell it
get
is.
it, though. I get it.
I'm gonna
I
be
get
on
it.
guard.
You're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Now,
You're right.
nah,
You're right.
nah.
I'm gonna be on guard regardless.
I
you know
am
what I'm
on
saying?
guard.
Like because I mean, what if that nigga just snapped out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? That could be the case.
See, but in this case, he should be penalized for doing such. Because
Oh, yeah.
right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is a
You-
trust
he was
factor we
fucking
have
up.
in here.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Fucked up all the way.
Pause.
Pause, Granddad.
I didn't even hear it. What happened?
Nothing.
You'll see it.
Don't even worry about it.
Oh, hold up.
Don't even
Hold
worry
up.
about it.
I'm
Nah,
seeing the
no,
After
you
Effects.
didn't. Yo, what's the next video? Do we have any more?
Yeah.
All right, play one more, man.
Why don't you say anything about police brutality?
When the last time the police done killed a nigga?
It happens a lot.
I'm a guy that's big on statistics. Police shootings, and I want people to really hear me, homie. Police shootings, killing the unarmed nigga is the least of our problems in America. They ain't shot now on his way to school. They ain't shot no nigga getting off work. They ain't shot no nigga in a high visibility construction vest. They ain't shot a nigga in no suit. They ain't shot now nigga with his pants pulled up and his shirt tail tucked in. They ain't shot it. No. Police brutality is small compared to black on black homicide rates. Police brutality is small to the 73% of households that are headed by single women. Police brutality is small compared to only 36% of black children can read on or above their grade level. Police brutality is small when you got over 2 million children in the United States of America who suffer from hunger. Nah, homie, that's the least of our problem.
Yeah. Shout out to the brother Charleston White, man.
The only thing I want to be a contrarian to is we do have some examples like my man and I'm sorry I can't remember his name, but the guy that in Minnesota that got shot in front of the wife and his daughter. That he told the cop he had the gun license and the thing.
Orlando Castro.
Thank you. And he was in the car just chilling. Like his point is, America, before y'all go in on him for being ignorant, we know exactly what he's saying. In a couple of these situations, it kind of was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We talk about that. Me and you always be like,
So that's the point he was making compared to me as an innocent black man coming home from Kroger and some little young niggas rob me and shit and blow my fucking head off.
That's
God
what he's
forbid.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
Like,
or the innocence.
Right.
Like, children who get hit.
mm-hmm.
Innocent people who get hit. The the bystanders. That's what he's talking about.
Right.
And in a lot of that instance, like, we're not trying to, like, we're not here to point blame. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not pointing blame, but I felt that point, they asked him why he doesn't particularly, speak on, police brutality, because statistically, that percentage of how many of us are dying due to police brutality compared to, like he said, black on black.
Yeah.
The numbers are different.
Like, unfortunately, I feel much safer, I should say fortunately, walking past 1,000 cops than 2 niggas in the wrong hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take put a 3.5 in my pocket and I will walk past 1,000 cops before I walk past 2 niggas in the hood at 1:30 in the morning in the wrong neighborhood.
But on the flip side,
and they know I'm not from there.
On the flip side, I also would feel unsafe if it was 2 white guys. And I was in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. If I'm in fucking Montana and there's 1 cowboy.
If I'm in Chinatown.
Dude, it's a samurai.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe.
I just got what you said. Yeah.
I don't feel fucking safe. Yeah, 1 cowboy.
2 of anything. Like, if I'm walking in the trail and 2 chickens just happen to pop out, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
We ain't in the territory we ain't supposed to be in, and there's something else there.
I'm scared. Word. So, yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta do better as far as police.
We have to. We have to. Moral of the story, man.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Fly on.
Women love it when men cheat. Why do I say this? Well, because I know it. I know it. I sat down over the last couple of weeks. I've talked to women across the board. And I'm going to tell you, the women that matter, the kind of women that you want, gentlemen, one thing that women hate more than anything else is being bored. And when you don't cheat, you're boring. When you don't cheat, you're boring. When you are at home up under her butt, sniffing up under her, telling her that she's everything you want her to be, she'll love that for about that long. And the next thing you know, she'll be shebanga banging your best friend. So, I didn't make women the way they are. I don't write the rules. I don't have the software. But one thing that I know is that a man who is cheating on his woman has a woman who is involved. What I mean, you got to give her something to worry about, gentlemen. You better give your woman something to worry about, because the worst thing you can do with a modern woman is to let her feel comfortable. This has come from the mouths of women, not men.
It's a fact.
Rest in peace to the
Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to that guy.
The Godfather. That church in your soul just then?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
I kind of think,
Man, that shit is 1,000% true.
I kind of believe that, bro. Like, I kind of feel like women do get bored.
Hell yeah,
with
man.
that plain old.
Yeah, you
know
gotta
what I'm
keep them
saying?
on their toes, fellas. Fellas, if your lady ain't worried about you cheating on her, she might cheat on you, my nigga. Like, you gotta still.
That's actually harmful to say, but it's actually kind of true, because, being normal and plain, like, what happens is nowadays they think like how we think.
Mm-hmm.
So, they get to go out to work, they working, they going, they doing different things,
right?
And they see other guys too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know the guy at the job who is he fuck all the chicks.
Right there.
Like they know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's interested.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So she come home, you come on, hey, I was work. Well, work was all right.
Yeah.
Same old, yeah. You want a TV dinner? All right. We gonna sit and watch our favorite TV show.
You easy to handle. She ain't worried about you. Yeah.
That's it. She texted homie.
Yep.
She just want to know
right
what it's like to live on the wild
and
side.
then mad because he didn't text back in time.
Oh, yeah. And then she yelling at you.
Yeah.
You take the trash out yet?
Word up.
Yeah,
fellas, if you ain't the type of nigga that she don't think bitches are attracted to,
just go out.
Yeah.
Once a week, just say, me and the fellas gonna.
Yeah.
Don't even tell her, have a wonder.
Right.
Have her call, like, if your phone isn't ringing when you go out, okay, yeah, all right. Fellas, if you going out, spur of the moment, like blue, like out of the blue. You and the fellas, y'all going out. Hey, blah blah blah. We going out. Blah blah. Oh, you did. And your phone don't ring while you out.
She don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck. She ain't concerned.
I'm telling you right now. She's already on the phone with him right now. Yeah, that worse. The motherfucker just went out.
Yep.
I'm glad he took his ass out.
Yep.
So if that's a test.
She's sending that hey big head text to that nigga.
Nah, she got her legs over with the camera phone, sending them.
Yeah. All kind of filth.
So, fellas, go out.
Word.
If your phone ain't ringing for you wondering what you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you don't got her shook because you were 20 minutes late and don't answer the first phone call, but the second phone call is violence, is she already cussing you out?
Yeah. And if she ain't calling you, you're not laying down the hammer, fellas. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm just gonna throw that out there as well.
Definitely not.
Yeah, if you're not laying down the Thor and you're playing Loki,
right?
It's not gonna work. Like you gotta.
Ain't gonna work.
All right,
ain't gonna work. You need the what's the Milnor? You ain't got fucking Milnor out here.
Is that the name of the new one?
That's the name of the new one. Yeah.
Nah, Milnor.
Stormbreaker. That's the name.
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
Yeah, that shit gonna cut the pussy up. It's time for Thor. Hammer time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we should take a break, man.
It is that time. It's already 8:30 too.
Yeah, good. Well, great football song. I don't want to get the fuck out of here. We're gonna take a commercial break. Yo, do we have any more before we take a break?
Yeah, looks like one more.
All right, well, just run it. Then we go to break immediately.
Roll that footage.
And two more, actually.
Well, one was cool.
Okay. The Cop or Ali?
Ooh, both. All right, let's go. Bring Ali in later on after the commercial sub. Let's do the cop.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, let's do the cop.
Get out of the car. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah, there's shots fired, nigga. You
Yo.
fired him.
Yeah, yo, run that back one more time, please.
You open his door.
Door.
Get out of the car. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
That shit is so crazy.
Yo,
That's wild.
All right, so I read the rest of the shit, right? It was saying the police officer said that earlier that day he had a traffic stop and somebody got away from him. So he thought that was the car, right? Then there's a passenger. They didn't get hit, the driver did. He's okay. Is that in there with the bags?
Control room? What the hell?
Control room got the munchies in there? Like,
what the fuck is happening?
I was like, yo, is that Z? I'm
My bad.
I got a bottle in my hand.
I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm here like munchies. All right, but yeah, so he just started, I don't care if I got away from you earlier on a traffic stop, not a gun stop, not a red zone stop, not a, he told him, he opened his car door.
And said, get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
You didn't identify yourself. You got a gun on me saying, get out my fucking car. Like, and you could tell he didn't have the car in park. So when he looked up, he's like, oh shit, that's why the car kind of drifted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he took his foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And so then he probably thought, oh, now you're using the car as a weapon. I can get away with this shit. Bum, 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 bum,
That
bum.
nigga sound like he had it. He had it. Like, that nigga was done.
Yeah.
He was like, get out of the
car.
car.
And he didn't kill him though. Like, he's a horrible shot.
He's definitely.
He's a horrible shot.
Yeah. 'Cause Jesus Christ, you ain't kill him.
He was scared to death.
He was.
But
and I
open my car door and tell me to get out the car. I think dude was shocked when he saw and he saw the gun. He didn't even see a uniform.
I don't think he did either.
He saw a gun.
Yep.
He's like, what?
Yep.
Get out of the car.
You could see it in his face. Like you said,
like,
he
oh,
looking up like he thought he was getting robbed. I
Yeah.
guarantee you he thought he was getting robbed, yo. Yep.
But they charged him with evading from the police.
That's what you would think automatically if you eating a burger and the car door open and somebody said, get out of the car.
Right.
And
These
you
niggas
see a
is
gun.
carjacking me, yeah.
So he pulls off, but he gets charged, for evading police.
Yeah,
So
obstruction and all that.
that's going to be knocked off in court later on and shit.
Yo,
but-
fuck you to that cop, man. You an asshole. I hope they fire you. I hope you have to get food stamps and then your food stamp card never come and you become homeless.
Yeah, I hope your food stamp card, when it does come, somebody gets a hold of it and they get your PIN number and they got the hood on smash.
Selling your shit.
Selling your shit.
Pussy.
I like lobster tails with my food stamps.
We know where this happened at? Anybody know?
I don't. We need to find that out. That'd be a good piece of information. Right. So after all this bullshit, this would be a good space because we don't want to go off the air showing that kind of fuckery. So some words from the great Muhammad Ali about
Chinese have names like Chang Chong, Lu Qian. Russians have names like Kosygin or Khrushchev. You have names like O'Connor or Grady or Kennedy. Africans have names like Lumumba, Nkrumah. And Jews got names like Weinstein and Goldberg. And Italians got names like Dundee and Benvenuti and Marciano. We have names like Grady and Clay and Hawkins and Smith and Jones and Johnson. But we are black.
These are the slave names.
Yeah,
This is
so
the
when I heard this, I knew it was the truth. It's history. So Muhammad Ali is a beautiful black name of our ancestors. So when I heard this, I just had to walk out of the church and Christianity because they never taught us our true knowledge.
fucking porch monkey.
It all started with a vision,
a hustle, a grind,
discipline, dedication,
faith, and loyalty. Sophisticated savage, the brand,
the lifestyle.
It's just different.
Fucking porch monkey.
Real niggas is trying to feed their fucking family.
Trying to get it.
Yeah, and I'm still hungry, motherfucker, so imagine how hungry you should be. If I'm starving.
Hungry as a house.
Imagine how hungry you should be. We got the same 24 hours. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, tell him, Puff. We got the same 24 hours in a day.
Right.
I just want to throw this out there. If you feel like you ain't where you need to be, right? Cause we all got dreams, like, we're gonna keep it 100. We all got dreams, you know what I'm saying? We all got aspirations and things that we want to do. Mm-hmm. If you gonna constantly keep saying what you about to do, you constantly saying it, but you ain't doing nothing to do it. It's 24 hours in a day. Thank you, man. It's 24 hours in a day. Go get it, man.
Gotta go.
And like he said, being hungry, he ain't trying to offend anybody with that statement, because a lot of people might take it as that, take it as such. I just took it as, like, it hit me like, damn, like if he's out here on the grind as if he don't got it, but he got it. That's the type of mentality that I think everybody should have.
I mean, being, let's just say, he's a billionaire, because that's what they project him at. That puts you on a whole different mind state of hustle, because imagine somebody coming to you like, yo, I got this venture, it's going to be about 100 million, but in about 3 years, it's going to bring back 250, 300,
right,
400. You got 100 million to throw at it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? But those are the type of average, so I can understand, like you saying, how you could get to that level and still be hungry, because you want to be in a position of where, if I'm only worth 300 million, I can't take 100 million of that and try to flip that, because that's a big chunk of my fortune. And I still want to leave shit for the kids. So you want to get to that next level of having 700 million, so you can take 100 million and say, oh, word, what's this new thing coming out? And it's going, okay, cool, I got 50, 75 million to fuck up. So yeah, it opens you to a whole different level of hustle.
And think about it like this. Like, the amount of money, like the level that they're on anyway, like their day-to-day compared to our day-to-day.
Right.
So for his day-to-day, like his expenses just to maintain this home and that, like he can't rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So,
Like I'm flying, having personal meetings on a private jet because I got to be there at a certain time.
You know how much gas is right now?
I can't fly commercial. I got to be in fucking Europe to do this fashion shit on Monday by this time, you know what I mean? But I got to be at the radio over here to promote this. So, you know what I mean? I just can't do this commercial shit. So, yeah, it's just different. It's a different type of hustle, different type of
hunger and drive, man. Like, to close out on P. Diddy, man, like, I just been trying to be something where, like, lately, like, if I see something and I say, yo, I want that, or I'm going, yo, I need that, I'm getting that, I'm going, like, right now I'm trying to find a spot. It's time to move again. So I'm trying to get, you know, I'm going to get it, bro, and I'm not going to take anything less. So I think we should all have that mentality.
Yeah, you got to have that mentality, man. Never ending. It's a never ending amount of money to be made. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever become content, then you just need to stop breathing, for real.
Yeah, content.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be content.
Don't be content.
So, real, you know, I just wanted to touch on something, man, because I had a conversation with my sister. You know, she called, like, I feel like what the show is, we all, you know, like, even on Thursday when we talked to the boy D, and we had them conversations. Like, our podcast, a lot of times, we just be having real life situations, you know, real life situations with our culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Directly. Right. But, you know, we've had a show before where we were talking about not knowing our ancestry. Yeah, I guess that's the word that, you know, if I'm saying it right, like we don't know, you know, after, you know, grandmother or grandfather, you know, we probably don't have. And it's messed up because when I was talking to my sister, she had hit me up and she was like, you know, as far as grandbabies and, you know, we want to be able to start that type of thing. Like we want to be able to have a, you know, legacy. Like I'm trying to do that myself. And all I was able to tell her is like, you know, because we said this before, that the generations above us sometime, there's so many different, you know, issues where they're not even communicating with each other.
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to even get information about,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like how can I say this? Just to give an example of what Jimmy is saying, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all 43, 45, 47-ish, whatever the case may be. Imagine one of your kids coming to you and saying, yo, pops, moms, grandmother, grandmom, or whatever. What was your great-grandmother like? How much information do you have?
I don't.
You see, yeah, and a lot of us are in that position of where we like, well, oh, shit. That'd be a 3-minute conversation for me. And then I got to call somebody and be like, hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And what Jimmy is saying is like, somewhere that has to stop. Like, we as a generation have to go back and get that knowledge. We have to go back and do the research, and the family members that's still alive on both sides ask questions. Hey, what's this? What's that? Where do we come from? And to go back as far as you can. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
now let's even put a deeper gap into the family thing. Like, a lot of it also is the fact of mothers and fathers. Like, for me, I don't know anybody on the father side. Like, I didn't meet my younger brothers in them until recently, right? Mm-hmm. So when you talking about family and shit like that, for a child, like, and I'm going through it. Like, I'm living it. When you have one side, like all I know is my mom's side. Mm-hmm. So when it's time to go back and trace history for me, like, I could only say, you know, this is my grandfather.
Right.
This is my grandmother. These are your aunts.
Right.
No. These are my aunts.
Yeah, so that would be their great.
So so where I'm starting at is my mom down.
Right.
Right. So for the most part, a lot of us in my shoes and our shoes, that's where we're starting from.
Yeah.
And for a lot of times and for a lot of people, when the mothers and fathers separate, that's exactly where the separation comes in a lot of time. Mm-hmm. So because they don't know, they don't get to see daddy's side, or they don't, get to see this side. Mm-hmm. And what I'm trying to encourage is, because when I was talking to my sister, I was trying to tell her, like, yo, it's fucked up, and it's nothing really that could be done about that shit.
Yeah.
All we could do is work about moving forward. and try to fix it to where, because like I said, I have a grandson.
Right.
Y'all look like me. I was like, we got to do better, but blaming our predecessors, I guess if that's the right word too as well, the ones before us ain't gonna fix nothing. We just we're gonna have to move forward. But it's just sad to see, because when I talk to people of other races, because we know a lot of people, they like, yeah, my great, he was a hunter and he was this and he was that, and then he moved and he did this, and then from there, that generation, look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, look how many generations deep that is right there.
So it's like, we gotta do better, man. Definitely gotta do better. Me and my sister had that conversation, and I was like, yeah, we got to do better as far as that.
Especially, and if you come from, or if you have kids with a woman or man, depending on who whatever the role you play in a situation. And that person has both the mother and father in their life. So when the kids see that, but then when it comes to your side, they like, yo, why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? And kids are kids, so they're gonna ask you innocently, but it's gonna hurt your feelings because it's gonna be so direct. They're gonna say some shit like, yo, why you ain't got your pops around?
Yeah, what happened to your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids ask me all the time. You know what I'm saying? They ask questions like that. I was like, he wasn't there, and that's why you try to. I would just recommend, that we keep those open,
right?
Keep those. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but keep those particular lanes open. So the communication part, because when I grew up, for real, I knew I had a father.
Yeah,
I would hear stories about him, but I never I didn't go over there. There were cousins.
Right.
There were uncles. There's a whole side that there's no connection with.
Right.
And I don't think that's, I just feel like we should do better, people. So that's all I really wanted to rant about, man.
That's one we like. That's kind of near and dear to our heart here at the PNP show, because we're just big on family structure and
right.
and keeping those units together, even if it doesn't work with the person you had a child with. It's just keeping that line of communication open so those children know where they came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was things I'm sure for you too, it's certain habits that I naturally picked up. And I noticed, I know they weren't, I know where they from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of connection, I just feel, we should definitely do better, people, man.
Gotta do that.
We should do better. Yo, this is almost a perfect time to end the show. It
is, but it's about 10 minutes left. Just enough to drink this
beer.
Even
though we started,
yeah, we started a little late, but we can freestyle. I'm gonna sip on this beer because ain't no need to taking it with us.
Yes. Whoa. See, but I don't mind taking one with me.
Oh, you gonna take one for the road?
I will definitely, because I don't think I had one before you was at the house.
Well, since we still here,
okay,
let's see that punch again.
Oh, let's go back to the boom. Yo, his leg. Yo,
light skin community, stand up. Where y'all at?
What are you gonna do? Yeah, 1 point for dark skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey. Light skin community.
Let me tell you what y'all gonna do about it.
That would have been in the 80s. They would have flipped that gym upside down. It was different in the 80s. They would have rumbled up in that motherfucker.
Yes, it was way different.
80s
They was
90s,
They was on coke in there.
Yeah, a lot of cocaine.
Imagine. Michael said it. He was like, "Yeah, they was on everything, man."
Yep. You wasn't just snuffing anybody back then. Fuck that.
Nah.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's Anthony Masons and Oakleys and shit.
Yeah, man. Charles
Nigga said Charles Oakley will whoop your ass.
Hell yeah.
Xavier McDaniel.
Yeah, these niggas just they were fighters first and then back.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were looking for a fight first. Oh yeah, we playing ball.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit was a whole nother ball game back in the day. Whole nother cloth. Those guys were made from. You got any shout outs to anybody, anything or any?
Shout out to everybody going through homecoming. A lot of homecomings that went down. So shout out to all the homecoming kings and queens and kings.
Shout out to everybody who's working hard.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to everybody who working hard paying bills.
Mm-hmm.
Joking and surviving good times. Ain't we lucky we got them?
That's a good thing. Shout out to making it to the first and being comfortable after you pay them first.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. Yeah. That's a good feeling.
And shout out to doing it before the first.
Yeah, man.
And then when the first comes, you're like, what's going on?
Right. Shout out to that. Shout out to being ahead on your bills.
Yes. Shout out to being behind.
Shout out to everything.
Shout out to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to The Plug for keeping PMP up in the upper room.
When Jesus. Guido, I don't even know who the enforcers now. Clint Capella, that's a good question. I don't even know.
Capella.
Haslam, that's about it.
He don't even play.
Yeah, he don't even play enough.
I mean, Draymond's definitely the enforcer. But he just looks like, come on, man. Like, how many, like, you ain't tough if your name Draymond. Like you come from a privileged, like, I don't know. Like he played for Michigan, but he plays the piano. Like,
you only tough because you
fuck?
6'9", 6'9". Yeah,
he remind me of Grant Hill almost. Like, he's proper. He speaks. He went to the best. Yeah, no, you're not a tough.
Fuck out of here. You went to college for 4 years.
We don't believe you.
Yeah, you don't.
More people.
See, for cool points, you're gonna snuff somebody. You know
you could.
Yeah, like you're gonna snuff somebody at practice.
Yeah,
Practice. Snuff a nigga in the game.
Barked on you in the game.
Yeah,
and you ain't
snuff a nigga. Yo, you want cool points from us?
Right.
Snuff a nigga in the game.
Yeah, them niggas would have folded you quick.
Snuff a nigga in the game.
Yep.
Not nobody on your own team.
Word.
And you the big dog, right? Like you already the big dog in the park.
It's a few niggas that wanted to scrap, and you was like, you ran, you yelled some bum shit, and then kind of backed up. But there was a few niggas who wanted to scrap on the court, and you ain't do nothing.
Punch Steph in the face.
Oh yeah, he would have got assassinated.
He would have got that jump.
He'd have got the whole facility would have fucked that nigga up in there.
Yeah, that was just I don't even like to talk about that. Yo, that was some bitch ass shit. Like, he got my last name too, man. I hope he ain't related. Like, if he's related, I'm fucking. I'm utterly disgusted and pissed off.
Yeah, Draymond, you don't get no cool points for that.
So, football season is in rare form.
I'm glad you brought that up. They have to stop this shit for Tom Brady.
Come on, man.
Did you see that shit yesterday?
Come on, man. They made up,
like, what the
roughing the passer, bro. Yo, do you see how they
gotta stop?
Man. I've seen, yesterday Lamar got slammed like that.
Yeah.
Yo, they said had that been Tom Brady, that would have been the call.
Yup. It was a few niggas. I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, we know what it is, like, but just don't.
He's 45.
Yeah, man. Like, and I hate that the NFL has a story now because he's going through this divorce. So just imagine, he did it through all of this hysteria and all of this going on, and Giselle leaving him. He still won a Super Bowl. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He needs to move on. Real talk, he needs to move on, man. Like, it comes a point when your greatness, like, you're gonna overdo your greatness.
Yeah, man.
Like, okay,
like Mike coming back to the Wizards.
Yeah. Like, you're the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you are. Don't let your last years have you looking fucked up.
Yeah, don't get cracked.
Don't get fucked up to
Don't fuck up your legacy.
Yo, y'all seen the joint where Adam's Grown Ups with Adam Sandler and with the nigga that took he was like, do it with your feet, and he jumped off on the joint with his feet, and he stuck with don't let Tom Brady end up in a thing you talking in a wheelchair like Ryan.
My nigga, I swear to God, y'all, we was in and if everybody that's in this room or whoever been, y'all know, Lenox Mall is a nice size mall. We was in there this weekend, and my knee just started hurting for no reason. So we walking, I'm telling her like, yo, my fucking knee hurt, yo. I got to get out of here. Like, nigga, my shit was popping every time I took a step.
Crack.
And I'm 43. This nigga Tom Brady, 45, getting cracked by 275 to 300-pound niggas. Pause. There's no way. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Come on.
I mean, but then again,
that shit hurt.
He's been doing it for, like, I think his body's just on auto tune.
Yeah.
On, auto programming.
Autopilot.
Autopilot. Thank you.
That's super.
My nigga said auto tune.
Yeah. Meow. Yeah, but shout out to him for doing it because I definitely won't be doing it. But it's time for him to go. Like I said, his greatness is going to be overlooked because you're sticking around trying to take shine from people who deserve shine.
Right. Let them niggas live.
Let these younger guys get a name. Like, if they stop saying his name as much, maybe they'll, notice Herbert a little bit more.
Now, can I ask you this? Because this is where I'm 50-50 with this. If you've been doing something to make it to the level he's made it on, Tom Brady been playing football since, 10, 11, 9 years old?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pee-wee.
And he don't have that Peyton Manning personality to where he can get into TV. So pretty much after this shit, he might.
He'll be able to get but I heard they gave him a.
But see, they did, but that don't mean he gonna be good at it. You know what I'm saying? So
he don't have to be.
Right.
I think at his level, of greatness, they just want him in the studio.
Right. Because I think about for him, like, and this is why I say I can understand. You like, once I step away, like Mitch said, or Rich Porter, but Mitch, when I step away from the game, they still gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably
they
the
will
shit
though.
Thinking. Like
I think
man,
he could almost not saying that I like but he could probably go do some modeling, some advertisements for like Polo and some colognes and shit like that. Like he can do that. He can feature on shows. Right. That shit gonna sell out because he's there. Just because, hey, we're here with Champ. And
whether he good at it or not, just because it's him.
They gonna joke with him.
Niggas like football is the only thing he good at. He might be the corniest nigga everywhere else. But
I can see him probably coaching. I can see him being a quarterback's coach. Something like that.
Yeah,
but nothing, out of the blue. See,
like Mike had to buy a team. Like he couldn't just step away from basketball. Now, he had to buy.
I can see Brady buying a team or partnering up to where 10 years from now he got a team. Who wouldn't want to
fuck up with Giselle? They had the bag together. They was worth about 1.5.
She worth more than him too. So I just want to throw that out.
Yeah, so they could have definitely.
He been playing for 20-something years, and she's still worth.
Ain't that shit crazy?
Okay.
Oh, that's Worm.
I noticed that.
Worm, what up, bro?
What up, Worm?
Worm, what up? You there?
Yeah.
What's good, brother?
Hey, I thought that was live a few minutes ago.
Nah, we live now. Yeah, we still live, my nigga.
My bad. I'll call back.
Nah, you good.
Nah, you could anything you
want
to say.
Shut it down, but don't say anything you want.
Anything you want to say, shout out or anything.
Word. I just want to shout y'all both out. Y'all should be on fire. I like y'all shit.
Appreciate you, bro.
I ain't gonna say that about my team, the Raiders, but I keep it moving.
Yeah, y'all got too much talent to be looking the way y'all looking right
real.
now. Word up. Shout out to Worm too. I got some stories of Freaknik 97 fucker with this nigga. We was wildin'. Worm, you still got them pictures? I don't know who do. Somebody got those pictures. They circulated somewhere in the universe.
I think Steve got them. I got some pictures in Nana house. Yeah.
If you find them, screenshot them and send them to me, yo, because we was wildin' that weekend. Yo,
back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Man, this nigga was drinking fucking Mad Dog. Fuck. That's how long ago it was. Niggas was drinking Mad Dog back then. It's Cisco, all this shit.
Shout out to Mad Dog.
Word up. Many a nights on that shit.
I just want to say peace to y'all fellas. I got my little girl about to go upstairs with her, but
that's what's up.
Appreciate y'all doing y'all shit is fire.
Then we gotta blow up. You, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you tuning in, my nigga. All right.
Y'all be easy.
All right, peace.
Hey, we love that, man. Y'all could just call in and just shoot the shit.
Word.
Like, if you don't
make
have
us think of shit.
Yeah, like, just whatever you want to think of. If you got an old memory, a new memory, whatever's on your mind, that's what we really want to do. We want to be able to talk to y'all, man, and just give y'all, I guess words of encouragement, make you laugh, make you feel better, because
that was one of the funnest road trips of my life. Me, him, and Steve hopped in the whip, came down Freaknik in 97, drinking and smoking. 98. I keep saying 97.
It had to be 98.
It was 98, my bad, 98. It was drinking and smoking the whole way down, all the way back. My cousin, my brother, and all of them was down here already, so we were staying with them. So, man, listen, that was a fun trip, yo.
Man. All right, here's what happened to me in 98. I became a father. Yeah, well, I wasn't going nowhere. I remember that vividly. Lucky sons of guns. I swear. I wish. Because Freaknik, I would have got somebody pregnant out of that shit.
Let me tell you something. Hopping out on joints, like, we was all downtown Atlanta, like, just you running up on women, grabbing them paws, like, all of that. No pause, but.
Like Donald Trump?
Like, when this nigga,
grabbing the pussy.
Yo, when I tell you
Get
it was
over
like
here.
that, my nigga, like, Jesus Christ, man. And they wanted you to do it. I mean, grabbing niggas sucking titties in the open, like, it was just.
I used to live like that anyway, man.
What a fun time.
I was grabbing them by the pussies.
Yeah.
So I met my wife.
Yeah, it wasn't that, man. Listen, there was a time when he would have said that shit, niggas would have been like, word, Trump, grab him by the pussy. That's why I was like, when niggas is like, oh, get Trump out of here, I was like, you niggas is corny. That's what he was doing.
He's definitely a man. You know what I'm saying? If we could, like, cavemen back in the day beat him over the head.
I support grabbing by pussy.
Yeah, listen, I'd have grabbed a few by the pussy and looked them in their eyes and said, what we doing tonight?
Yo, let's ask him this. Would they rather be banged over the head and dragged to the house like a caveman? Or would just grab you by the pussy and just say, I think the grabbing by the pussy is a little bit better.
There's a certain sexiness you got to do.
Hell yeah. Beating over the head with a rock? What kind of...
Like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck?
Yeah, what type of violent shit
Yeah,
is that?
like, bitch, wake up and she pregnant. Like, fuck up.
Nah, you grab her by that pussy, man. Grab her by that box, look them right in their eyes, saying, yo, that shit look magical. Let me see what you working with today.
Nah, because once you grab it, you got to go.
This is a little P&P after darkish.
Yo.
Grab him by the box, fellas.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. Trump was right.
Yo, I had a little rap about, like, this was years ago when I was spitting this shit. It was like, because Control Room had the ad-libs for me. It was like talking like a juice box, like high C. It was like box, and it was like squirt, because you know how, like, if you squeeze the fucking box, man, that shit was funny, man. Oh man, shit. It's fucking time to go.
What was that?
Nah, you remember it was a track, and then I was like juice box, like I was talking about a high C juice box, and I was like squirt, like I was talking about the dude. You
And disclaimer, only grab them by the box if they allow you to. Don't do it.
Don't just be randomly box grabbing.
Yeah, don't be randomly box grabbing.
Yeah.
You got to feel the vibe, fellas.
I mean, you know who wants their box grabbed.
Yeah. You
They'll
can't
look at you with a certain demeanor. Like, don't just go up to them. Hi. Like, she's like, hi, welcome to Wendy's. And you just...
Remember, fellas.
At that point.
He said, remember, fellas, no mean yes.
Do not listen to... Well, nobody can hear us. He's the only one. Did they hear that?
Yes, they heard that.
Probably.
Pause.
No. Hold on.
We do not condone that.
Yo, we got to put a disclaimer out there. PNP does not condone and yes meaning no or no meaning
These
yes.
are solely the views of Control Room.
I'm so confused.
Yo, Control Room is in there naked right now, so I don't know. Yo, it goes down in the Control Room, goddammit.
No, it don't.
I said no, it don't.
The Control Room, because all the freaks could be coming in there. Like one day I'm going to be in the Control Room, but y'all going to hear some naughty noises in Pornhub.
Man, I heard chickens and shit in there a second ago. Smoke coming under the door. I don't know what's going on.
Because Control Room is blacked out. Like, y'all don't understand. Control Room is blacked out. You can't see nothing in there.
But you can hear something in there rattling and shaking.
And there's a secret bedroom in there.
And there's a certain smell of lingering. But yo,
shout out to all the hookers that got cracked in the Control Room.
Yo. And just, we are outside here. We're not in there messing with the hookers, as you can see. So I don't want to deal with this. My phone's ringing now because
I made a statement I shouldn't have made in public.
Because I've been gone too long and
what we talked about earlier.
Yes.
So
like,
on that note, we will end this shit. It's your motherfucking boy. What was my nickname? Hold on. World War Z, a.k.a. Angry Smurf. God damn it.
And it's his co-defendant.
Yes.
Brother from another mother.
Yes.
Jimmy VIP, a.k.a. Jimmy Furious. So tune in on Thursday when we're on the fucking porch. And Mondays, usual, from the studio here.
Right here.
Shout out to Paramortal Visuals.
That brings you crystal
clear clarity. And I'll smack you if you don't agree with me. Backhanded, fucking crazy.
All right, so tune in. Yo, we love you.
Yes. Peace to everybody that watch. We love you always.
And
Peace
hate
to your
you.
family.
At the same time.
And we love you and hate you at the same time, like the brother
Peace.
just said.
You fucking porch